back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. Those who are new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe. Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. Those who are new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update on intraday and positional trading strategies. And this video, I am going to discuss about the 5-minute scalping, the scanner which we are ready to make, and that is backtesting going on. And based on the scanner, we find some stocks like HDFC Bank and IndusInd Bank today that I'm going to discuss here, and also selling stocks that I'm going to discuss. And if you are new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe it. And that is a testing basis. I'm taking the scanner was working good and will provide you soon the scanner on my videos. Let's look at this. The first 3 consecutive green bars which is present on HDFC, that was founded by the scanner, and how we can do the trade based on the scanner. That be simple, the breakout and breakdown kind of strategy we can do here. And let's find out the price range. Then let's look at the price. This in HDFC Bank, it's a quick scalping kind of trade. I'm not going to take a positional. It's a intraday strategy where we are going to book our profit very quick manner. So if you are watching this scanner around 925, 927, so you will be getting the stock. The main importance of this scanner is it's never repaint. Whatever the stock which is available on the scanner, till end of the day, the scanner will be available on the list. It cannot repaint. And in HDFC Bank, there is an entry point around 1495.90. That should be the entry. And we need to keep the stop loss 1489. For this strategy, we have to act fast. So we need to place the orders very quick. And because immediately the next minute itself, it triggers you the entry point. And the risk for the trade is somewhere around 6 rupees only. And also it is not a big risky trade, only 6 rupees we got a stop loss for the trade, and finally it went up to maximum of 1512. So almost got a 12 plus 5, almost 17 points, which moves around with a stop loss of 6 rupees in HDFC Bank. After that movement, the stock is going down, right? Let me discuss. After that, coming down to nearby our entry price, but not, it's never come down to entry price around 1496, and finally it is ending with around 1504. But it is a quick scalping kind of trade where we have to exit very quickly. The second stock where we are finding out based on the scanner is IndusInd Bank again. So we discussed about the same stock by few days back, and today also same kind of pattern which is forms in IndusInd Bank. But what happened in IndusInd Bank? So the entry point for an IndusInd Bank, this was an entry point around 1243, and the stop loss for the trade is 1228. So this 5 minutes candle, high and low, 1243 and 1228. That is what stop loss here, 1328. So almost 15-point risk on this trade. If any stock which is giving you high risk, that is what are more risky, so we can avoid. That is the gap between high and low. If it is high, so you can simply avoid the stock. So from 1243, the stock is reaching towards 1256. Almost 15 point is our stop loss. There almost it went up to 13 points, and then after that it started moving down, and it triggers your stop loss. It's happening around 245, so may not be used for a reversal trading. Maybe if your 1:1 target is not achieved on this stock, we may ignore. But the 10 rupees quick move within a 10-20 minutes, the next candle itself move 1254. Here it is moving to 1256. It's a quick kind of trade where we are booking a profit by using this. So that is what the 5-minute scalping, but you have to act fast and you have to place your orders and stop losses very quickly. So, and the selling sides, we find a lot of stocks today. Buying side we find only 2, But selling side, I got more stocks. I will tell you what are the stocks which is forming today. The first one is National Aluminium. Let's look at what happened on National Aluminium. So let's look at this National Aluminium, where this is a throat candle. The risk for the trade is just 50 paisa, around a 76 point. This is what entry and exit stop loss. First three bars are red. That particular entry point is around 76.3 and 75.7. So just we are taking the risk of 50 paisa, and that it moves towards 77. That 1:1 maybe got triggered at this point, 77.15 from 76. Almost it gives you more than 1:1. It's a quick scalping trade. And the same low was broken around 75.7 at this time of nearby 2 o'clock. Maybe intraday not good for the taking position at 2 o'clock, but even from that particular low it went down to 74. So that is also generating good profit. The second one is Aro Pharma. What happened in Aro Pharma? Let's look at that how the stock is working. Here the risk for the trade is somewhere around 2.5 rupees, 2.65. The next candle itself it moves to 530 from 526. That target reached. Here we are focusing both the sides breakout, either upside or a downside. Both the sides breakout we are going to wait for. And another stock I find out is Indalco. Based on this method, Indalco also looks like, and it was giving you entry around 408 and directly it moves towards 415. What was the stop loss? 408 and 405.65, 3 rupees. That 3 rupees also got covered here. And not NTPC, REC not good. 1 2 3. There is an entry point here 103.35 85, and here also somewhere around 50 paisa. The next bar itself it moves 104.5 and it finally moves 104.65, more than 1 rupee, nearby 1 rupee moves, 90 paisa moved in the stock. And some other Britannia also will be there in the list. I hope you understand what we are doing here. Britannia, there is an entry point here 600 583, almost 17 point. The next bar itself it covered and it moves towards 642 from 600, almost 40 points it moved from that entry point. So this 5-minute scalping kind of strategy will help you to make in an intraday trade. It's not about positional. After that it broken the low around 2 o'clock. So after 2 o'clock we are not good for, that was not good for an intraday trade. So everyone who are looking about the scanner, right? So I'll show you the scanner, how to create the scan. Okay, this was a 5-minute scalping kind of trade where we are going to make use of it. On my next video, I can go through that scanner, how to create the scanner of scalping scanner. On my next videos, I can make it for now. So I hope this was a real trade, and the scanners will provide you. That will never ever repaint. That kind of way we are creating the scanner. And some other stocks having good potential, that is also working well today. And that's about this video. If you like this video, you can like the videos and share to your friends. If you have any questions or a doubt, just comment on the comment box. Thank you for watching this video and thank you very much. Hello friends, very good evening. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders. Those who are new to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe the channel to get more update on intraday and positional trading strategies. And this video, I'm going to make you a scanner which is helping you to make a scalping kind of trade or a quick profit. Those who are watching for the full-time market, so it will be the best scanner for you. You can use the finding out trade opportunity. Again, if you are new, kindly subscribe. And let's look at this chart of IndusInd Bank. So yesterday, it is total overall market is negative by extra-day, but this stock were closed positive. And my second stock, which I'm going to show you on the scanner, is about JSW Steel. So let's look at the stock and IndusInd Bank. There is a two options is available. This was an IndusInd Bank. There is a relation between that IndusInd Bank and JSW. So here you can see there is a opening of yesterday, and initially it went higher and then it started falling down, and finally it went higher and then again it tells you the stop loss whatever. So let me remove that. So what I'm going to try to show you on the Jubilean foot. Let me for a Jubilean foot. Let's look at this. The good move. And the second one is the India Cement. India Cement. Look at this. There is a relation. All the stocks. The India Cement. We are focusing it out. And India Cement. This is what happening. And let's look going to take a trade. How I'm going to quick scalping on India Cement and other stocks. Let's go for a ICICI Prudential Life Insurance. What was the relation between these stocks? What you noticed about this is about 5 minute chart which I'm taking it for study. And how can I do the 5 minute trades? It was a great opportunity to find out those who are become a scalper that would you to make such a good opportunity. So all the stocks what we have seen ICICI Bank. So let's look at this ICICI Bank. The first 3 minutes, first three candles were bullish, right? And what about the stock which you are discussing about previous one, India Cement? Open to India Cement. Let's look at this ICICI Prudential. That the first three bars are positive, and previous one India Cement first three candles were positive. Let's look at this 1, 2, 3, and go for a Jubilean Food. That is also first three bars are positive 1, 2, 3, right? And and then JSW Steel. Let's look at this 1, 2, 3 are positive, right? And IndusInd Bank, let's look at this where it is IndusInd Bank. This is what a Jubilean Food we are going to take IndusInd Bank. That's what I'm going to find out of the stock. The first three candles are consecutively making higher highs. If you are using a first 15 minutes time frame, would be the positive first 15 minutes. But I'm not going to use a first 15 minutes time frame. I'm going to use each 5 minutes time frame for a first three candles. It is keep on higher. Let's look at that in the bank 1, 2, 3 is a perfect moving higher. And the second one JSW Steel. If we go for a JSW Steel, 1, 2, 3 are keep on going higher. And Jubilean Food, these are the stocks which I've filtered by yesterday. 1, 2, 3 candles are going higher, and India Cements. Then how I'm going to do the trade on this particular stock. India Cement, that is also 1, 2, 3 candles high, right? And ICICI Prudential, then I'm going to ICICI Prudential. That is also makes the consecutive highs. So if any stocks which forms in a consecutive highs, there is a concept which we can easily going to trade on the stock. How I'm going to trade? If you are a fast trader and you need to be track on the market, easily we can make good profit by using this method. So if you are following on the right way, that I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here. So we see the first three candles are consecutive higher high. Let's look at this consecutive higher high. So okay, so what I'm going to do? So there are the three candles where it is forming in the first 15 minutes, right? The first 15 minutes, there are three candles which is consecutive bullish that makes a bullish candle on 15 minutes time frame. We are filtering the bullishness on based on 5 minutes. So if I'm using the 5 minute chart, that I will show you something interesting about that candle. And just a second, please. What I'm going to do, what was the condition which I'm going to build it on that charting scanner, how I'm going to build. So the first candle should be the green, second also be the green, third also be. I'm going to find out such a kind of stocks in the first three candles that I'm going to create a scan. Well, I'm going to create a scan, then how I can make a trade. Then what should be the probability of winning this trade, that I'm going to discuss you. So how I'm going to take a trade based on this stocks. So whenever I'm going to calculate about the third candle, this one is my candle where I'm going to focus it for. Correct. If the candle breaks the high, I'm going to buy. Maybe a very small risky trade, but you have to act fast. And if this was my stop loss, I'm not going to make the stop loss at the day low. The third 5 minutes candle, the third, that is the third candle low as my stop. Let's look at this. Low as my stop. When there is a buy as well as stop loss, if market doesn't break the high, if it does break the low, I'm going to sell directly. Which one is happening at first, that I'm going to do. So I'll show you how many stocks it's going to give you a profit yesterday, and not about buying or selling side. So let's look at this. We are going to take by Indus Bank first. I'll show you. This is what a first 5 minutes candle, sorry, third 5 minutes candle. The high and low of that candle is somewhere around 121, 1221.75 and 1201.15. So we are taking somewhere around 11.5 or 11.6 rupees, near about 12 rupees risk for the trade. And my stop loss for the trade should be that low of 1210. So let's look at this. Immediately it broke the high. I think entry by next candle itself, and from 1121.8 it went up to 1200, sorry, 1221, and it went up to 1239 within a 10-15. So what we are discussing here, how to make some quick profit by using the scalping scanner.